After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Heward in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Seahawks football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. Short pass caught by his tight end. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. He picks up 16 on the good return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Smash. Hey, check that. Street.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Check, Panther.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Here we go, set. Check go.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In motion right is Metcalf. Rucker on first down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Gets him close to 4, and that's going to bring up third down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Seattle! For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
From the 32. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Let's go now.
To the air, intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Running left, here's Walker. Works the sideline inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 62. Welcome back, all. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They go play action on 1st. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has it at the 7. And he gets the 1st just before he's tackled.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. It's a Seattle touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll send him over right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
They'll run here on first down. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back now, pressure on its way. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut 19, cut 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing it to start this drive. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Throwing now on first down. Walker hauls it in. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go. Takes off right out of the read option. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Have had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Another try following the sack. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He fields this at the 18. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Lock low, 18. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Ready.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. They're throwing it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
18 back. 18 back. Let's go.
From the 38. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So that brings up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He lofts it deep, right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 range. Let's go. Go.
Back to the air, following the pick 6. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have it again at the 26. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Finds his man Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
From the red zone now. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass complete to Walker. Jukes one defender. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Shut up. Check go.
They'll throw it again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They bring their tight end left. Throwing it again here. He's got a man left. Touchdown, Seattle! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing from the gun. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills continuing to fight at least. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Has it near the 5. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19. Trap alert, go.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's the Seahawks in front as they sense a second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Staying with Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Check go.
Running with Walker again. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Bring it. Roll. Ready.
To the ground with Walker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Now an inside give to Walker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. The give now to Walker. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They go with Walker here. They get 8 yards and now only inches to go on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down run from White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, Just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on, set.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now a give left side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
Past the 60, past the 60. Check out.
And he's got a free play here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. It's a fake pitch into the tight end. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Their whole season has led to this moment. He takes a knee, let the celebration begin.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And the party in the Pacific Northwest, Brock, it is just